Silver medals no more. Long ago, he got silver medal after silver medal, but we've reached a turning point. Now he is holding a singles title. Now he is the World Pancake Champion. Passed on. Formerly held by one of his brothers in pancakes. However, today, Taka is not here, and Mondo is left to fend for himself. Fend for his title. Fend for the right to remain World Pancake Champion. Can he do it? Good day, good people. Toon Link, Dave, Anomaly, the Anomalocaris, Jeremy, the plant who's soaking up some sunlight right now, and United States Aviator, welcome back in this year of the Zenith to another World Pancake Championship Invitational. Mondo, for the first time, will defend a singles title. Mondo, for the first time, will come through and maybe retain that title. I don't know. That's not something I can say for certain, but what I can say for certain is that it's time for the Danganronpa Hunger Games. We don't have too many championships that are defended in Ordeal regularly. Now we have the OC tag team titles that are defended in Ordeal. Now we got the World Pancake Championship, and now it's time for Hunger Games to see if Mondo walks out still your World Pancake Champion, or will one of these other game competitors take that title from him. Let's not just call them game competitors, let's introduce every single one of them. We have Mondo, the World Pancake Champion. Sharpshooting, steel-minded big sister Sarah. Yosuke. Mew wants to be even more undisputed than she was before. Samugi, the champion of champions, has the rare opportunity to walk out this season with every single title that she can hold. The Raiden Shogun. Mai. Celeste, Sato, Ranger, Bat Togami, Uruka, Kazuichi, Junko, Tenmyoji, Sonya, Kaede, Toko, Tenko, Rantaro, Owain, Chiaki with the same opportunity as Samugi could walk out with every single title this season. Vike, Yasuke, Kazuha, Izuyoi, Leon, Miss Maya, Chihiro, Oda, Shoka, Cork, Angie, Koemi, Inari, Peggy, and Oliver. A nice set of OCs. We see a lot of characters from Zero Escape, Neo the World's Ends with You, AI, the Somnium Files, Fire Emblem Awakening. We have so many characters ranging from all sorts of franchises. Your Turn to Die, Persona 4 Golden, just all over the place. I'm excited for this one because who knows who's gonna walk out with that World Pancake Championship. And you already know it's time for that title match. You see me wearing this jacket. You see this pancake beret? Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh so yes. So live chat, happy Wednesday to you, shockingly enough. Make those picks and make them right here, right now. I'll make them as well. The World Pancake Championship is one that I hold near and dear to my heart. It's one of my favorite championships. It's one of my favorite designs for the titles that are around in this series. And I want to see Kazuichi walk out with it. I want to see Kazuichi walk out as the World Pancake Champion. For the entourage, right? For the entourage, sure. However, second place, I gotta pick someone from the squad, right? Give me Junko. Junko, she's never held this World Pancake Championship. She started off this season as the singles champion. She wants to end this season as the World Pancake Champion, and maybe even the singles champion again. I don't know, but I got my money on Junko. Kazuichi, Junko, and then give me Owain, because y'all know I love Owain. That's my guy. Imagine him bringing he could bring that title over to Offspring of Chaos. They could have the tag team titles. They could have the World Pancake Championship. They could have a true moment at the end of the season. But those are my picks. Hopefully you've made yours first, second, and third in the comments section. Make those comments because they are important, or in the live chat. Do what you gotta do. Make your picks known so that when you have those correct picks, you can be like, I knew it, I was a true hero in picking, or you can be like, wow, I jinxed more than Avi. We'll see. We'll see. We do need a record to see if my picks do worse than your picks. I think that's the truest. That's where we're at this point in the series. Did you pick worse than I did? Because that's a bar. I set the bar for bad picks and jinxes. But if you go beyond that bar, hey, you could be the true jinx. I made my picks though. You made yours. Mondo, You've had one heck of a run as champion. You held that title with pride, with dignity, and today you will defend it with those same values. Are you ready? The following matchup is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World Pancake Championship. And it all begins right now. All of these OCs, Zero Escape, Neo The World Ends With You, Genshin Impact, Fire Emblem Awakening, Your Turn to Die, Persona 4 Golden, Danganronpa characters, all sorts of franchises. One title is on the line. Oh, and these two don't have pancakes. Well, I'm glad I caught that. That was almost a disaster. You can't start the World Pancake Championship match without everyone getting pancakes. Let's go. Let's start round one, and we will proceed, and we see, ooh, okay, great. Love to see that my pick for first is out immediately. Love to see that. But you know what else I love to hear? The horns. Horn bearers? Would you please, for the World Pancake Championship, a couple of you are in. Sound the horns. Well, thank you, horn bearers. It is always an honor and a privilege. Maybe one of you will come out with that World Pancake Championship today. One of you could walk out with that World Pancake Championship. You could be playing the horns with titles just like Rantaro and Sato did when they were tag team champions. However, we got a show to get on the road. Celeste wonders who left pancakes in the arena in the first place. It was me. Y'all shouldn't be wondering that about that anymore. It's always me. It is always me. Koimi tops her pancakes with fruit. The Raiden Shogun tries to kill Sato, but Sato's like, I know how to win these games. I know how to be a champion. I'm here to do it again. Takes out the Raiden Shogun. Izui feeds a few pancakes to the wild beast, temporarily befriending them. Kazuichi is thinking of plans to get out of here. Yasuke tries to get others to notice him. Maya ambushes Kazuichi and eviscerates him. It is Orteal, so nobody's out until the game is over, because we could see revivals at a moment's notice, but something inside of Kaede snaps, and she's now a little bit frenzied. Asylum Akamatsu is going wild. Yosuke runs to a tree and gets a splinter. Ouch. Oh, poor guy. Inari beats Oda within an inch of his life with a single pancake, then uses another one to finish the job. How brutal. Mondo feels strong enough to handle anything, even all of the competitors trying to take him down and take his title. Samugi is looking for an easy out. Corp wants to be over already. Mew tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks and succeeds. Awesome. But is that awesome for everyone else in the arena? I don't know yet. Vike won't die like the others. Tinko and Angie combine their pancakes to create a giant to watch tower made of pancakes. Tinko then pushes Angie off of the tower and takes all of the pancakes for herself. Oh no. Ranger found a dimensional scythe. Those were supposed to be collected at the end of season 4. Ranger, how could you? Ranger, oh no. Sato, Maya, and Rantaro grabbed their instruments and practiced together. They were like, someone was flat when we were sounding those horns. I want to know who it was, and then they practice, and you know, they'll be okay for the next time. Rantaro spots something shiny in the distance. Kazuha finds a suit of medieval armor, puts it on. Gia gleams with a dazzling shine. There's another one of my picks gone. Cool. Kazuha's got that armor. Chiaki's ready to, just wants it to end already. Sarah steals Mew's tank while she's asleep. Junko invites Yasuke to share pancakes with her. Yasuke accepts only to kill Junko. A little bit of revenge there while she's enjoying the breakfast feast. Shoko wonders why anyone would choose waffles over the glory that is pancakes. She's correct. My hat even says so. My beret of pancake goodness. So many things about what she did up here. Tenmyoji really doesn't want to, but finds herself having to get rid of Rantaro. Tenmyoji is honestly a sleeper pick in this one. If anyone could somehow, someway come through, it is Tenmyoji. He's been through a whole lot of stuff. He's a hardened veteran of really murder games, and now he could come out with a championship. Leon doesn't really understand what's happening. Neat. Mai just found a wrestling singlet. She casually forgets about any warnings about trying moves at home. Y'all are in trouble. Shiro wonders if he should build a machine that makes yakiniku. Fat Togami finds some leather scraps, just enough to patch together some rudimentary clothing, and looks rather caveman-like. Peggy steals Ranger's scythe. It's the thief! The thief! Prepared to send fools to the despair dimension, Oliver picks over Nin Kolang in various places. Haruka is only looking out for herself. Owain shoves pancake after pancake into his mouth, and Toko tosses a pancake like a frisbee at Yasuke with such speed that it slices his neck. We lost 7 folks. That is over a sixth of the, or about a sixth of the competition. As we sit here, we must play really the saddest of all moments for the Raiden Shogun, Kazuichi, Oda, Angie, Junko, Rantaro, Yasuke. 30 competitors remain, and I only have one pick of my original picks. That feels about right. That's about average. That's about normal for me. How are your picks doing though, live chat? Tell me. Let me know. Scream into the heavens, how are your picks doing? Good? Great? I don't know. They might be doing terrible. They might not be doing so great after this next round. We have a tank in play. We got a scythe in play. We got tons of things in play that could make things go horribly wrong. We see wrestling singlets. There's that chance that she could have a super kick party. Next day could be one of the most brutal days of all time. Will it be though? Probably not. All of those things have pretty low odds, but me just mentioning it increases those odds because, you know, I am the ultimate jinx. Let's go. Let's click that next round and let's see. Inari finds a belt of Pokeballs. Who knows what could be inside of those? Koemi was lost in her thoughts. The next thing she knows, she's got a wish ring. Even more things are going wild. Pokeballs, wish rings, and Fat Togami not looking and falling right off of a cliff. Chihiro throws several pancakes at Tsumugi, attracting wild beasts to maul her. Tsumugi will not walk out with every title. Unless she gets revived. I always have to like take a step back and I'm like, she's not walking out of here with every single title, and then I'm like, unless there's a revival. Shoka eats a single pancake from her stack. Vike sets down a trap. Sony gets caught in that trap immediately. Ruruka's sick and tired of all the animals causing havoc in the arena. She picks up a net and a hat, enjoying Xavier's animal control baby. Ranger looks like he's on the verge of snapping. Leon disappears for a while and comes back with a wizard robe that he just found slipping. Sparta slipping it on, scattering sparkles everywhere. Celeste draws a demon summoning circle on the ground, you know, for fun. Kaede looks around maniacally, seething. Quark can't help but admire his own genius mind. Oda's writhing with maggots. Yosuke wonders who left pancakes in the arena in the first place. It started when an alien device did what it did and stuck itself upon her wrist with secrets that it hid. Now she's got superpowers. She's no ordinary kid. She's Sato 10. I don't know. I do know. I said it was a possibility, and there it is. Okay. Peggy slices the scythe, opening a dimensional rift before Sparta-style kicking Koemi into the despair dimension. Izuyoi somehow spots tactical combat gear and equips it. It provides optimal protection for the whole body without sacrificing flexibility. Toko tries to kill Izuyoi, but the combat gear diverts the blow. Kazuha stands proudly in that knight's armor. Oliver tries to kill Leon, but the wizard rope has carried him away to safety. However, Mai delivers a super kick to the chin of Yosuke, decapitating him with her strong legs. Upon discovery of that new power of her legs, she also super kicks Tinko, Oliver, Owain, and Celeste, taking them all out of the action and eliminating my last pick. So I'm gonna be waiting until saving grace picks. I sure am. Sarah drives around the arena in that cool tank. Chiaki doesn't feel prepared for any of this. Maya finds a lovely bikini and puts it on. It's quite revealing. Mew tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks. It's useless, but it sure looks cool. Mondo tops his pancakes with fruit. Tenmyoji tries to kill Kazuha, but the knight's armor diverts the blow. We lost another 7, but we also had 1 sent to the despair dimension. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, another stride. 22 players left, and it's really the saddest of all moments for Fat Togami, Tsumugi, Yosuke, Tinko, Oliver, Owain, Celeste. And now I'm willing to take a peek at everybody's statuses. We have to remember, at a moment's notice, we could have a revival. We'll see everybody's statuses: Mew, Tenmyoji, Leon, Vike, Kazuha, Chihiro, Peggy, Kaede, Mondo could retain the title. Inari, Ruruka, Sato, Shoka, Toko, Koemi, Quark, Ranger, Izuyoi, Maya, Mai with 5 KOs via super kicks, Chiaki, our tag team champion, sharpshooting steel-minded big sister Sarah, and Sonya. Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe it's time to proceed. I do believe it's time to go on. Are you ready? I know I am. Let's proceed. 22 remain, but only 1 can come out on top and be your World Pancake Champion. I won't say new because Mondo's still in and could be the first ever to retain the title. Let's click next round and let's see if that happens. It could happen because, oh my gosh. Round 3 begins. Ruruka practices swinging her net. Chihiro's looking adorable as always. What in the world? Toko found a chainsaw. Uh-oh. Oh, that's unfortunate. Inari tosses out a Pokeball. Out comes Snorlax, who unfortunately flattens Maya. Kazuha feeds a few pancakes to the wild beasts, temporarily befriending them, probably doing some sort of insane poetry as well. He's a pretty cool dude. Mondo beats Quark within an inch of his life with a single pancake, but his bloodshed is not over yet. Use another pancake to finish the job. Sarah wants to end things once for all with Chiaki. Chiaki bites the dust. Shoka challenges Kazuha and Mondo to an anything goes pancake eating competition. However, Mondo murders both of them and enters. He's doing a little security. He's doing, in fact, I didn't want to use that notepad. I wanted to use this Pokemon who stole my phone's little notepad. Mondo, current World Pancake Champion, moves on to the next World Pancake Championship, guaranteed, even if he doesn't retain his title. Good on him. In a fit of frenzy, Kaede creeps up on Mai, kills her dead. Komi runs from the demons lurking in the Despair Dimension. Peggy and Tenmyoji decide to combine their stacks of pancakes to create a watchtower made of pancakes. Peggy pushes Tenmyoji off the tower, takes all the pancakes for herself. Leon wonders why anyone would choose waffles over the glory that is pancake. Vike gets cocky and dies from a stupid mistake. Sonya was struggling, cut herself pretty bad in that trap. Ranger attacks Ruka from behind, gets rid of her. Izuyoi, we're at 11. Goodness gracious, we lost 11 today. Practices some strategic moves in that combat gear. Sato transforms into an incredibly fast alien, so fast that Inari is cut to pieces before Peggy's eyes and she didn't even see a thing. Rest in peace to Inari as well. And Mew tries to kill Chihiro, but Chihiro's like, you may be undisputed, but I am the ultimate, takes Mew out instead, getting one step closer to holding that World Pancake Championship. We are down to 11. It's not even saving grace picks time. And you know what? This was a pretty gory day, pretty bloody day, but it is not the end of this game, but it is a sad moment. In fact, the saddest of all moments for Maya, Quark, Chiaki, Shoka, Kazuha, Mai, Tenmyoji, Vike, Ruruka, Inari, Mew. 11 people left. We have never had an OC hold that title, and I do believe there's, I guess, 2 left? Peggy's still in, but Koemi's not dead. There is a chance that Koemi could find her way out of the Despair Dimension. Will that happen? I don't know. But we have a show of shows to get on. The World Pancake Championship is still on the line, and Mondo could retain it. He's got momentum right now after even just ensuring that he gets back for another opportunity at the World Pancake Championship, even if he doesn't win. We will continue. It's your final 11. One more until saving grace picks. Will we even hear Samurai Woman? We may or we may not. Peggy steals Sarah's tank while she's asleep, but does not get a chance to use it. Sonya's trapped and slowly bleeding out. Using her chainsaw, Toko chops Peggy to pieces. Rest in peace to Peggy. Kaede looks around maniacally seething. Ranger's looking for an easy out. Leon shakes his wizard sleeves. 1,000 tiny animals fall out. Mondo sizes his muscles. Chihiro is cooking up a genius idea. Sarah invites her former tag team partner Kaede to share pancakes with her. Kaede accepts only to kill Sarah while she's enjoying the breakfast feast. Kaede has held this title before. Kaede knows what it takes to win this title, and Kaede said, Sarah, it's your turn to die. Koemi fights for her life. Izuyoi looks around for stuff to scrounge, and Sato transforms into a small but brilliant gray alien and hides from the dangers in the arena. We lost another 2. It's the final 2 that we'll get a saddest of all moments for. Peggy. Sarah. Because while there are 9 alive, there are still technically 10 in the, not even in the arena, there's still 9 in the arena. One's lost in the Despair Dimension, but she's fighting for her life. Koemi could still find her way out, fight her way out, and then win this match. Are you rooting for her? Are you rooting for somebody else? Are your picks still in, or are they suffering like mine are? It doesn't matter if your picks are not doing so well, because it is time to make some new picks if you need them, and it's time for your Saving Grace picks. We still have Ranger who has been somehow, some way, a notable threat in this series. Not many opportunities, but somehow, some way, Ranger makes the most of them. Can Ranger walk out of here with a title today? Can Ranger walk out here accessorizing with the World Pancake Championship? We move down and we note that Sonya's still around, but she's trapped and she's bleeding out. She's in a bad way, but could she come out as champion? It's a possibility. Izuyoi. one of the only 2 people to tie in tag team action for the titles. Izuyoi with Fat Togami tied. He knows what it takes to come out on top to make it to the end. Izuyoi, can he win today? World Pancake Championship glory, another title to his name. Koemi is not alive, technically. She is technically out, but she is trapped in the Despair Dimension. If she finds her way back, she could win this one. Leon. Somehow, someway, he found Tag Team Gold with Shadow Machine, with Jotaro, with Ningguang. Leon could find a singles title today. He could be World Pancake Champion. Toko, who's a notable competitor as well. Many wins to her name, many KOs to her name, but no titles to her name, and that is the saddest part. Can she change that today? Her other half has held title after title. Her other half has held the the Champion of Champions title, the tag team titles with Komaru. But Toko's here, not a title to her name. Mondo, our reigning, defending World Pancake Champion, is not through yet. He could retain. There's a 1 in 9 chance. Could he do it? It's a possibility. Will those sirens not alarm? Will they not sound? Will Mondo be the next champion to retain the title? And the first champion of World Pancake Championship action to retain the title, Sato, is still around. Sato, who has, we've already said, found a way to come out on top in tag team action, is one of the only teams, is the only tag team to retain the tag team champions with Rantaro. She's taken out an Archon today and an OC. Can she take that momentum to the victory? Kaede, the only former World Pancake Champion still in this match, aside from the current one. Could she be the first ever 2-time World Pancake Champion? That is a possibility. She's frenzied. She could do it. And I think we just have Chihiro left as well. You never count out Chihiro. You never count out Chihiro, especially in these big match feels. You never count out the ultimate. Won a big time Champion of Champions title. Could Chihiro do it today and be the next World Pancake Champion? Make your picks first, second, and third. I'll make mine as well. Give me Asylum Akamatsu. I think Kaede's gonna be a 2-time champion, and I think it's gonna be today. Mondo, I got him retaining. Give me him for second, just in case. I think it's gonna be one of those two, and I think it might be down to those two as well. Lastly, I'm gonna take Koemi. Surprise, right? I'm gonna take Koemi finding a way out of the Despair Dimension and winning this match at the last possible second, and that would be truly a win to remember. Could she do it? Yeah. Will she do it? I don't know. But I can say with certainty it's your final 9, so you know what that means. 9 competitors, 1 opportunity, 1 World Pancake Championship. Sonya, Toko, Kaede, Ranger, Leon, Mondo, Chihiro, Izuyoi, Sato. 1 goal, 1 heart, beating in synchronicity with the same pulse as that of a samurai woman. 9 competitors, 1 in the Despair Dimension, for a total of 10. Can we click next round? Can we see who does not make it? It will not be those 2. Izuyoi stares into the distance. Chihiro tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks, succeeds. It is awesome. Sato transforms into an alien with a flame body, shoots white hot fireballs at Leon, turning him into ash. Sonya is trapped, bleeding out. What can she do? I'm not sure. In a fit of frenzy, Kaede creeps upon Ranger, snaps his neck. Koemi avoids the dark tree as it branches reaching out to grab her. Toko seems unshaken by any of this, and Mondo shoves pancake after pancake in his mouth. He's like, I'm not losing yet. He wants to make sure he gets there. He wants to make sure he doesn't finish in second. He wants to make sure that this match is his, but let me tell you a little something. That makes things scary. We have 7 competitors left, and why is that so terrifying? Because there is now a tank in play. We've seen the tank be used in the final 10 before, and it brings us down to just a moment's notice. If Chihiro uses it, this game is as good as done. This game is as good as Chihiro's. Could Chihiro do it? Could Chihiro be the next World Pancake Champion? I don't know, but I will say who it won't be, rather. The folks who were playing this terrible turnabout for. Leon. Ranger. It's still Samurai Woman. There's still 7 competitors. Izuyoi, Chihiro, Sato, Sonya, who's bleeding out, do not forget about that. Kaede, Toko, and Mondo. But don't count out Koemi until Koemi is out. You could find a way out of this spare dimension. We've seen it happen a handful of times. Not even a handful of times, less than a handful of times. The odds are low, but it is indeed possible. And let's not count out revivals either, because that is a possibility as well. We got 7 folks left. Let's see what happens at the next round. We do not see the tank being used, but we do see a new champ alert. Toko takes that pancake, tosses it like a frisbee in Mondo with such speed that it slices his neck. Izuyoi wants it to end already. Kaede wanders off and gets lost, never to be seen again, and she will never see her second reign as World Pancake Champion unless she enters next time and wins. But you know, as a possibility. Koemi feels her energy is slowly being drained. Can she survive that? We've seen that take out competitor after competitor. Can she live with that low energy? She is a true survivor in the Despair Dimension. Clearly, next season, I can almost guarantee you that survive X amount of rounds in the Despair Dimension is going to be a thing. Chihiro at least wonders if he should build a machine that makes Yakiniku, or Sato throws several pancakes at Toko, attracting the wild beast to maul her. She will not get her first title today, Toko. I feel for you, Toko. I do. Sonya's still trapped and bleeding out. The tank was not used, but it does bring us to our final 4. It is Izuyoi, it is Chihiro, it is Sato, and it is Sonya. I don't know who's going to come out on top, but we do have to hit a terrible turnabout for Mondo, Kaede, Toko. Mondo couldn't quite do it. It will be a new champion, and that new champion will be Sonya, for perhaps her first title as well. We've seen her do, what, 4 wins in a single season? We've seen her come up clutch, come out on top. We've seen her do what she does best. Can the Wrangler win today? Chihiro, the ultimate, the prized fighter. Could Chihiro do it again and prove to the world how tough he really is? Sato. Someone who you never sleep on in these games anymore. A former tag team champion, name etched in history as the only team along with Rantaru to ever retain the tag team titles. And then there's Izuyoi, also etched in history as the man who tied for the titles, an infamous match. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm excited to find out though. Those are your final 4, Izuyoi, Chihiro, Sato, Sonya. One of them will be World Pancake Champion. But most importantly, those 4 are caught in what we like to call, in our final 5, a golden crisis of fate. Yoi, Chihiro, Sato, Sonya. Next round sees the end. The end. Sato transforms into an alien with a body as hard as diamond. Sato proceeds to headbutt Chihiro and Izuyoi, killing them both in a moment's notice, and then it was just her and a bleeding out Sonya, who's been bleeding out round after round after round, but this was the round. She could not do it, she could not make it, and she does die from the blood loss, from the trap that she was trapped in for so long. Chihiro, Izuyoi, and Sonya out at a moment's notice leaves us with one person standing tall, with one person riding out, with one person... I won't even say it yet. I won't even say it yet. First, I must say it's a terrible turnabout for Chihiro, Izuyoi, Sonya. With one person... Hey yo, congratulations to her. I do... I feel for Sato too sometimes because she gets just overlooked as even an existing character. But today, you will not forget her. In fact, today you will acknowledge her as your winner She came, she saw, she conquered. They are the only team. She was a part of the only tag team Agents of Chaos to cash in and win the titles. She was a part of the only tag team to retain in a championship match, and now she is your new World Pancake Champion. Sato takes the win. Hey, where is she? Where is she? She's right there. Hey, hats off to you, Sato. Congratulations, World Pancake Championship. Sato comes out on top, 6 KOs. She's found an Omnitrix, and it took her to the victory. Good job to her. Pancakes galore, pancakes for Sato, and she will be once again riding out with the Horn Bearers with a title around her waist. Good job, Sato. Let's go, Sato. She's been a sleeper pick ever since she's been a regular appearing character, and now she's got tag team titles? Check. World Pancake title? Check. She's going after that Champion of Champions title soon enough, and I think she could do it. If anyone can do it, Sato can. I'm rooting for her. I'm rooting for her to be the first, or not the first ever, the second ever Triple Crown champion following Kaede, but she's got a tough road ahead of her. She's got to get the Champion of Champions title. I don't know how she's gonna do it. I don't know at all. She's got 6 KOs today though. Mai with those super kicks got 5. Toko with 3. Kaede with 3. Mondo with 3. Chihiro with 2. Inari with 2. Maya with 1. Sarah, Yasuke, Ranger, Peggy, Tinko, and Tenmyoji all had 1. Everyone else had none. And Koemi remained in the despair dimension, unfortunately. She couldn't find a way out. But she didn't pair, so good on her. World Pancake Champion Sato. Will I say that I never imagined it? No, because after her performance with the Horn Bearers, with Rantaro, I was like, you know what? She can do anything. And she's done it today, become the World Pancake Champion. You will never overlook Sato again. You will never forget Sato again, because she is World Pancake Champion. Congratulations to her. I'm hyped for her. Good job, Sato. It's nice to see, like, some of the minor characters win these titles sometimes. You know, I'm like, you know, it'd be great to see Chihiro walk out with that World Pancake Championship, Sonya walk out with her first title, Izuyoi walking out with the World Pancake. That would have been nice. All those things would have been nice. But Sato, all those other characters, you say their names and you're like, oh yeah, I know them. You name Sato, you're like, who? Sometimes, some people will just be like, who? Casual Danganronpa fans will be like, who? Sato. Never forget her. Never forget Sato. She is World Pancake Champion. And that starts, and this takes us to, or I guess halfway through this episode, it's technically taking us to the halfway point of finale week and a day. Tomorrow, tag team titles on the line. Beauty Sleep will try to defend the titles and retain those titles. Can they do it? I don't know. They got a tough field ahead of them. Who will win that match? I don't know. I really don't. I haven't recorded it yet. This is the first one that I'm recording for this this next week of championship action. And this Friday is the official end of season 10. We took a walk down memory lane, and we ended the same way we've ended every single season: a championship match. Who will win? Will Tsumugi retain her titles? Will she be walking in to her championship defense also with a tag team title strapped around her shoulder? Because let me tell you, Manga Mayhem, they've had a good season. Can they cap off that good season with a tag team title win and one of them winning the singles title? That's a possibility, but I'll tell you, it won't happen because it's the season of the squad, and the squad's walking out with the title. That's not a prediction, that's a spoiler. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Remember this moment, because when it happens, you'll hear that music, and I'll say boom. Stay classy. I'm excited to record them, I'm gonna be completely honest. One of them's about to be like right after this one. Toodaloo. Flight crew. You're the Zenith. Thanks for watching.